Welcome to each one of you. Those who are watching live in YouTube channel, friends and suggestions. We have a beautiful host today. So her name is Natasha, who will be the fuel of our energies today for this group. So over to you, Natasha. She is a new host for us.
Blessed evening, everyone. I'm Natasha Gupta, handwriting analyst and a graphotherapist. I would like to introduce to all the speakers who are speaking today. Uh, we have Dr. Tazyn Rahman, transforming trauma and empowering minds coach, Hani Vechani, mirror magic method coach, Dr. Saleha Ahmed. Sorry, she'll not be able to make it today. Suman Manjrekar, Infinity Wealth Coach, Gita Ramachandran, Success Leadership Coach, Arpita Mitra, Art Therapist, Maria Pontes, Retirement Lifestyle Coach, and lastly, Debasmita Basu, India's pioneer HR Hypnosis NLP Coach. Just one request, if you can, everyone can put on their videos. We feel like talking to blank faces. Dr. Tazyn, you can start.
Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much for bringing in so much of energy today. Thank you. You did a good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. Those who are meeting me for the first time, I'm Dr. Tazyn. And I'll just briefly share about I'll just introduce myself briefly. I have been an academician for more than 16 years. I was dean with a leading management institute in Delhi, NCR. In 2019, I got introduced to something called as neuro-linguistic programming, which actually transformed my life. I started enjoying that much more than what I was doing. Apart from that, I do have a publication house by the name of Indian Academicians and Researchers Association, through which we help people get their research work published in various internationally indexed journals, as well as we have 4 international publication houses through which we publish books. Okay, so post 2021 January, I left my academic career to give full time into my publication house, as well as I was enjoying my stint as a trainer in NLP. But universe had some bigger plans for me, and in March 2021, I was diagnosed with very advanced stage cancer. It was almost 4th stage, and I was told that chances of my survival was less. But being trained on these techniques, I took life into my own hand. I said ki dekha jayega. Let's see what we can do with cancer now. And believe me, guys, I actually literally enjoyed my cancer journey. I took it as a new adventure and started enjoying each phase of it. When I had shoulder length hair, I knew the side effect of chemotherapy. I'd be losing my hair. So initially what I did was I got my hair cut real short, then got a hair tattoo done. That was my way of enjoying my cancer journey. When I got bald, when I got bald, I mean, there was no hair. That's a side effect of chemotherapy, right? You lose all the hair. So then I thought that there's a beautiful canvas out there. Maybe if I would have met Arpita earlier, I would have done something else. Arpita is an art therapist. You will be hearing about her soon. You'll be hearing to her soon. So what I did was I got a henna tattoo done. So, that was the way how I enjoyed my cancer journey. And people say that, during chemotherapy, you become so weak that, getting out of from the bed is also a difficulty. But guys, believe me, it's all up here. How you think up here, that's how your body starts behaving. I took it as an adventurous journey. And guys, I was paragliding during my chemotherapies. I was trekking in the mountains. I did a trek of almost 4 to 15, almost 12 kilometers. So my point is, when you start enjoying life, whatever comes your way, everything becomes a cakewalk. Cancer actually became a cakewalk for me. So here I am today to all the people out here. I mean, from the people, from the corporates, from the working class, everyone one message that I would like to give you today, and that's what my session today will be about, is you need to be happy, right? In any situation, if you are happy from inside, it's gonna reflect on outside, and any challenge, whatever life throws on you, it will actually become a cakewalk. Secondly, when you are happy, what I have realized, you start vibrating in a different frequency, right? When you start vibrating in that frequency, you start attracting only good things into your life. Nothing bad can actually happen when you are happy from internally, right? So in today's session, I'm going to tell you few things how you can bring happiness into your life. I call it dose. Why I call it dose? These are the happy hormones which you need to release every day. DOSE stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. Guys, you don't have to mug up these names. You don't have to literally know the happy hormones, but this is just for your reference that I'm giving, and I have coined it as dose, and I make it a point to take this dose every day. I need this dose every day. Now, what are these doses? I mean, I actually told you this, DOSE stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphin. These are the different hormones. And how you release these hormones, I'm just going to tell you simple ways how you can release these happy hormones. Okay. So, are you all excited to know how to release your happy hormones? Show some energy on the screen, whoever is there, and those in the chat box. I cannot see three people: Vilma, Royalta, if I am Shreya, Royalta Shreya, if I'm pronouncing your name right, and Anik Roy. Just show some energy on the chat box if you are hearing to what I am saying. Just say yes that you want to, yeah, bring it on, whatever you want to write on the chat box. Okay, so let's get started. All the, whose videos I can say, I can see the excitement. Okay, so first thing that, wow, okay, thank you, Natasha. So first thing that we need to do to release our happy hormones is expressing gratitude. Can we quickly do a small activity? Let's quickly do a small activity. I want you all to sit straight, close your eyes, sit straight, close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, both the hands on your heart. Feel the heartbeat, feel your heartbeat. Take a deep breath in, feel the stomach coming out. Breathe out, stomach going in. Another breath in, stomach out. Breathe out, stomach in. Great. Now think of at least 5 things that you are grateful for. Just think of 5 things that you are grateful for. It could be your family. It could be that all your body parts are working properly. You are physically fit. It could be you have a house to stay in. It could be you don't have to think about where the next meal is coming from. You get to eat 3 meals very easily. You have someone who loves you. You have someone whom you care about. Just think of whatever thing you can be grateful for. The clothes that you have, the beautiful car that you have, the lovely dress that you have, the lovely, whatever things you can be grateful for. There are n number of things. Ask me, there would be hundreds of things I can express my gratitude. I can see honey feeling that. I can see honey understanding what I'm saying. Super. From deep bottom of your heart, express gratitude to the Almighty for blessing you with so many good things. Somewhere I read that the life that you are leading is a dream of many. जो जिंदगी आप जी रहे हो पता नहीं कितने लाखों लोगों का वो सपना है, स्पेशली बीइंग इन अ कंट्री लाइक इंडिया. अगर आपके पास रोटी कपड़ा मकान भी है ना, यू आर फार ब्लेस्ड देन lakhs of people here in India. From deep down, express gratitude to your Almighty. Say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. And slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Right? A simple activity as gratitude releases your happy hormones. You vibrate in a different frequency altogether when you express gratitude. What I do is, right after waking up, I express like this, what we did, express gratitude to the Almighty. And before going off to sleep, I have a beautiful gratitude journal where I write 5 things, whatever happened in the day for which I am grateful for. There are non-happening days than any n number of things that I'm grateful for. I write 5 things before going off to sleep. Because our subconscious mind works great when you wake up and before. Yes, Honey is showing her gratitude journal, right? And it works magic. Believe me, it works magic. Okay? This is one thing. Second way of releasing happy hormones is when you hug. Okay? When you hug someone. If possible, hug your family members at least for 20 seconds. I call it 26-second rule. 20 seconds hug and 6 seconds kiss. Kiss can be on the cheeks also, right? 20 seconds, but it should be, the kiss should at least last for 6 seconds to release these happy hormones. Okay, let's quickly do it. Close our eyes, hug yourself. Hug yourself. Give a tight hug to yourself. Tell yourself, I love you so much. You are amazing. I love you so very much. And give yourself a hug for at least 20 seconds. Hug tight, as tightly as possible. Just feel how much you love yourself. Unless and until you love yourself, how will you be able to give love to others? Just love yourself. Love yourself as much as you can. Super, right? Give hug for at least 20 seconds. I give hug to my family members, to my husband, to my son, at least for 20 seconds, and a kiss in their cheeks at least for 6 seconds. Simply by doing this, you release happy hormones. Okay. Now I want everyone to unmute themselves. Please unmute yourselves. Please unmute yourselves. For another couple of minutes, we have almost 6 minutes more to go, right? Okay. Debasmita, this is cool. When the clock is there, na, it's super. That's a superb idea that we created.
So beautiful.
Okay, chalo. Next way, how we release happy hormones is obviously by laughing out loud, right? So you see people laughing out loud during the yoga sessions in the morning. So I just want to follow me. Whatever I am doing, just follow me. Okay, let's get started. Ha!
Ha
Ha ha!
ha
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 ha!
ha
Ha ha!
ha ha
Everybody together.
Amazing. Amazing. Super.
We hug together, yeah.
Loving it.
Amazing.
See, this is such a simple way to, uplift yourself, Look, like Honey would be doing that activity, and Honey, believe me, mirror is my best friend now. I laugh out
I
to
believe you.
myself looking into the mirror. You just laugh
So
at
beautiful.
yourself looking into your mirror. You literally can do it. बाथरूम में लॉक कर लो, पता भी नहीं लगता what you are doing, right? बेडरूम का दरवाजा बंद कर दो, बाथरूम का दरवाजा बंद कर दो, nobody hears also out क्या हो रहा है. Be mad at some point, it is amazing. It's amazing when you are mad, right? During one of my courses, Art of Living से मैं जुड़ी हुई हूँ, DSN का एक कोर्स किया था, उसमें एक एक्टिविटी दिया था, मार्केट प्लेस में जाके ना, we had to act like mad people, and believe me, it was amazing. Okay, so these are the 3 things that we did to release our happy hormones. Last, I think I can share my screen, right? I can. Okay. So I'm not sharing the music because, kabhi-kabhi copyright issues aa jata hai. Again, I want everyone to unmute. I have my sister. She's a good singer, I know. I have the lyrics. Aap dekh rahe ho, this is Love You Zindagi song. I want everyone to sing along. Okay. And just move a bit. How you release your happy hormones is when you just exercise or just move your body a bit. And when you listen to peppy numbers, obviously you release some happy hormones, right? So all of us, let's do it together on a count of three. Let's do it together. Tanvira, I'm looking for support from your end now. Okay, chalo. Let's start. 1, 2, 3. जो
जो
दिल
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 से
से
लगे
लगे
उसके
उसके
तो
तो
हाँ
हाय हाय
हाय
हाय
Oh,
जो
जो
दिल
दिल
ना
ना लगे
लगे उसके
उसके
तो
तो
बाय
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 बाय बाय
बाय
बाय
बाय आने
आने
दो
ये
दो
तो
आने
आने
दो
तो
तो
दिल में
दिल
आ
में आ
जाने
जाने
दो
ये तो
तो मुस्कुराहट
जाने
को
तो
हाय
दिल
हाय
से
हाय
हाय हाय जाने
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 दो
दो
दिल
तो
से
दिल से
जाने
जाने दो
जाने दो
ये तो कबीरा
मुस्कुराहट को
बाय बाय
बाय
बाय
बाय
बाय
बाय बाय
बाय
बाय
बाय
Love
everybody
you
जिंदगी
जिंदगी
love you जिंदगी love
Love you,
you
Zindagi.
जिंदगी
Love
love
you,
you
Zindagi. Superb, superb, superb. Amazing job. You guys did a very good job. Very good job. So, we know we need to take this daily dose every day. So, four things that everybody should start practicing right from tonight. Before going off to sleep, write 5 things that you are grateful for, right? Today's in my gratitude, this session will definitely go with a special gratitude to Debasmita for doing what she is doing, right? So obviously to each trainer, everyone's name would definitely be there, but Debasmita ka thank you thoda sa jyada hoga. So, we need, just right from today, express 5 things that you are grateful for. सोने से पहले लिख लो एक जगह, ठीक है? One thing, expressing gratitude. Second, what you can do is tell me what we need to do to release our happy hormones. Second was we need to
Second
hug.
hug.
Thank you, Dr.
And kiss.
Nidhi. We need to hug for at least 20 seconds or kiss for at least 6 seconds.
6
6
seconds.
seconds.
Okay. Third is when you laugh out loud. ठीक है? तो कोई कुछ भी बोले, कितना हंसते हैं यार, कितना जोर जोर से हंसते हैं, बोलने दो. मुझे बहुत सुनने को मिलता है. I give a damn about it. I enjoy. My sister is agreeing to it because she knows how loud I laugh. When we are together, we laugh at our heart out. That's really needed. इतना करोगे ना, बाकी कुछ हो ही नहीं सकता. I healed myself doing this, यार. राइट तो बहुत आसानी से हो जाता है. एंड लास्टली इज एक्सरसाइज करो, कुछ पेपी नंबर करो. आई लव डांसिंग, आई लव लिसनिंग टू सॉन्ग्स, दैट्स व्हाट आई डू. So whatever you feel like, whatever you resonate to, start doing it. But don't forget to take this daily dose every day. Okay, we are almost done. If anybody has anything, put it on the chat box. Maybe we can address to it later on, right? So now let me introduce to our next speaker, Hani Vichani, Mirror Magic Coach. And believe me, she is amazing. She really helped me a lot during my cancer journey. What I am today, if I am leading this life like this, Hani has a major, major role to play. Right? So I am almost done. I just have another 15 seconds. So over to you, Honey. Start showing your magic. My mirror is ready. I am looking
Wow.
forward to what we
Wow.
are doing. And in the next session, I'll get another beautiful one. I have ordered for a beautiful mirror now.
Okay, okay. All right, thank you. Thank you. You're just on time. Perfect, girl. Need to learn the
Thank
timing.
you.
Amazing. All right. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm so happy and proud and excited to always hear you, Dr. Tazyn. This is amazing journey and the way you have got it, from wherever the journey, the cancer that you enjoyed and the person that you are today and the impact that you're causing to amazing. I mean, your own community is commendable. Hats off to you. I'm super proud and super blessed to be in connection with you. And yeah, so it was amazing. So Hi everyone, this is Hani Machani, Mirror Magic Coach, and Dr. Tazyn has done a lot of work, which I already do as a self-love coach, basically. And what I teach is self-love, divine alignment, and contribution through the Mirror Magic Coach, through the Mirror Magic method. And I'm not sure how many of you kind of know about me. So, is it okay if I share a few slides about me? Is it okay? Yeah. Okay. So few things about me so that you know where I'm coming from and what I do and what is my mission and the purpose in life. And I want you to be a part of my mission and vision as well. Thank you, Ashu, and thank you everybody else over here. So let me know if you can see my. Huh? What is that? Let me. Yep. Can you see my screen? Yeah. All right. So basically, I've been on my journey of seeking and spirituality from past 30 to 40 years, you can say. As a child itself, I was a seeker and doing, going, seeking about what is the purpose of life? Why are we living? More than that, why do we suffer? Why all the challenges in life? Why some people get everything? Why some people do not get even the basics? So all these questions used to bother me as a child, and I was the seventh child in the family of eight children, and and I was a girl child, so it was a patriarchy in my house. Like my brothers and father was only authority figure. We were not allowed to speak, neither allowed to, even express much about our own selves. And as a child, I was a fifth girl child. And there were a lot of things which were going on in the family. And on top of it, I got polio at the age of 6 months. So I'm a handicap. But that was one thing which led me to all this journey of seeking and finding out when did the child do all the karmas, that theory that we talk about. Why did the child suffer? And that led me to go into all, spiritual things and about different courses and different sciences, occult sciences to understand. So uh, there was a time when I was very, very inferiority driven girl, hardly looked into my eyes and forget about saying I love you. It was impossible to do that. And there was a journey from being a timid little child to a confident coach across the globe is a journey which I want to share with everybody around here and know that if I can do it, Dr. Tazyn can do it. Each one of us has its potential, has its seed of divine inside us, that we can be overcoming our challenges the way we can with the coaches around us, with the guides around us, and the divine power that we have inside and be the light to many other people, right? So just a few things that I did. I mean, of course, there are quite a lot which cannot be put in the slides. So I had been awarded as a most inspiring life coach in 2019. And I'm an internationally certified and licensed Helio Life teacher that by Louise Hay. Helio Life workshops, leader, coach, team trainer, children trainer, everything, whatever Helio Life has done. Louise Hay is next to my God. I always say that with pride. And the way that Dr. Tazyn says that I was one of the major role in her journey. Louise Hay was one of the major role in my healing journey. And of course, many more coaches, which I will be guiding you here with. So today, I think it's my gratitude. When she told to express gratitude, I was expressing gratitude to all my coaches, all my spiritual masters who have brought me here. So let me share about them to you. So I've done spiritual coach and meditation guide. I don't create. The meditation just flows through me when I just guide. It's a divinely guided. When I just close my eyes and feel the energy of the group, the meditation happen. So that is a guided one, Then I'm a numerologist and automatic writer, law of attraction practitioner, and tarot card reader. Then I'm certified Lenormand card reader, certified Ho'oponopono practitioner, graphologist, and HFT practitioner, and many more things. And most important, I've been high school teacher since last 23 years. I took VRS from in 2022, completely devoted in the work that I do now. So that has been my journey. I've spent over 30 years studying different transformation modalities and developing tools like Mirror Magic Method, which I'm going to give you the glimpse of today. Few awards and certifications nationally, internationally that I've achieved. just few, they were the old one. Co-authored the book called I Can Coach. This is a story of liberation that anybody, all the stories of, it's like a chicken soup of soul curry by Jack Canfield. We have Siddharth Rajshekar, our coach, who helps our journey to be published. So we all coaches have written this book where we all come from very challenging situation, but today we are coaching many more people to light the light around the world. This was my 2019 award. This is Hall of Fame on Siddharth Rajshekar. I've been a lifelong learner. So Louise Hay, as I told you, she's one of the major part in my learning journey. Eckhart Tolle, I've been his student from past 10 years, learning power of now and everything. The course is Power of Presence. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about science, biology of belief. What you believe changes your biology. I've done a lot of scientific research based on the theory, what I talk about. Dr. Wayne Dyer, I don't know how many of you have heard about them. If you have, great. If you haven't, you must read them if you are into personal transformation. Dr. Neil Donald Walsh is about conversation with God. I've been doing conversation with God since childhood. But when I read, I could understand, oh my God, he's published this book and I've been writing and I have my diaries, my journals, like, conversation with God all the time. It might be, I don't know how the publication will happen. Maybe Dr. Tazyn will help me with that. And Dr. Esther and Jerry Hicks, the law of attraction masters on this planet at this moment. So I've been their student and many more teachers as well. So I've been a lifelong seeker. I've been to Satya Sai Baba's ashram, did some courses with them. Dr. Sri Ravi Shankar, DSN, and I have done foundation course, extended course, advanced course of them. Amma Bhagwan, I'm totally connected to them at this point of time. Sadhguru for inner engineering, Dr. Sri Krishna ji and Preeta ji, I did tapas for 28 days, long journey in the ashram without speaking, without, very deep spiritual processes and many more gurus. These are few of my Google reviews. You can just type Hani Vachani and you'll see a lot of reviews out there. So I'm on the mission to help 100,000 women rediscover rather, joy, peace, and abundance, and thus bring golden age inside and outside. So if you connect to my mission and the vision, I will be impacting one person at a time, because I know one can bring many. If I light my light, I light the light of my family, my relatives, my neighborhood, and my society. And then everything else just is magic. I didn't know when I spoke to Dr. Tazyn some years back, 3-4 years back, maybe 5. We just had a one-to-one call, just happened to be in a common group. She said she's going through this, and we had a conversation on Zoom. I really didn't know it will impact so much, and she will pick up it so beautifully well, and she will be light to so many different souls. I feel so proud of the work that I do, and I feel so proud of the people and the hearts that I touch. And without any expectation at that time, but now I totally know, if I can touch one heart, I'm not touching one heart, I'm touching hundreds and millions and thousands of hearts. Okay. So thank you for listening to me so far. So if you get touched by this thing, my major pillars of transformation are 3 major pillars. First is self-love, which Dr. Tazyn has already done it. Gratitude is one of them. Hugging yourself and everything is done. So I wouldn't go into depth of it now. But self-love, I realized over the period of those 30 years and more journey into understanding personal development, so many different courses that I did, I stuck to self-love more, because even if you're the best of the numerologist, tarot reader, whatever else you do, if you do not love and accept yourself the way you are, nothing matters. You will be constantly judging yourself. You'll be constantly feeling you're not enough. You'll be constantly feeling maybe this was better, maybe this is better. You'll be constantly, competing outside and maybe judging yourself and not be able to shine the way you're meant to. I felt that, because initially I did all these courses. Why? Because I was not good enough. Maybe this course will help me. Maybe this will be better. Maybe this will give me the best result, or maybe I do not know how to connect Akashika. Maybe I do not know how. But the moment I understand I'm perfect, whole, and complete just the way I am, doesn't mean I've stopped studying, doesn't mean I've stopped doing my coaching and all. I have my 5 coaches at this moment also. I have amazing books that I read, amazing courses but now they come from the space of love and acceptance. And I'm willing to learn and grow at every stage of my life. Previously, it was coming from the space that I'm not good enough. But now it is coming from because I love myself, I'm willing to love and grow and contribute. So there is a difference. I do the same thing. I'm still studying, but now with the space of love and appreciation that I have for myself. Right. So I want that love and appreciation, you to have it for yourself and do whatever else you're doing. Learning is ongoing. I feel till the last breath, and I'm sure I'm going to live 100 plus years. I mean, I just declare that because I've got a lot of work to do on this planet, and I'm the chosen one to do it. And I need to be healthy. I need to be having the smile on my face. I have to have love in my heart and to contribute. And for that, I need to love myself. Yeah, right. Uh, so my just one suggestion would be somehow, anyhow, just learn to love yourself. Okay, whatever, wherever you get hands on, do that. And if you want to connect to me, I'll be the most amazing person to teach you how to love yourself. Yeah, mirror magic is one of them. So my first pillar is to love yourself, accept yourself unconditionally. Important, important, important. Okay, you can't compromise on that. You might compromise on your finances, your health, or whatever else, but you can't compromise on loving yourself, because once you love yourself, everything else falls in place easily. That is the thing. That's a root. Everything else is a fruit. Okay. Second pillar for me is divine alignment. You know, you love yourself, you connect to yourself, you align to your thought, words, and action. You are into peace with yourself. But if you connect to the divine, of course, the end goal is to feel you and divine one. We have been talking about Aham Brahmasmi in Hinduism since ages. You know, Sanatan Dharma talks about that. Aham Brahmasmi, we talk about you and God are one. So you may be a cell, a God may be a body. Cell cannot live without the body cannot live without the cell. They both are so much interconnected. You know, we say Bhakt bina Bhagwan kaha, Bhagwan bina Bhakt kaha. So basically, aligning to your divine, whoever you believe in. If you believe in the form, amazing. It's beautiful that you can have conversation with God. As I told you, Dr. Neil Donald Walsh. And I have been talking to God. I didn't know there is some. I was just journaling. Oh my God, this happened. Oh my God, my friend didn't talk to me. Oh my God, he did. You know, he just let me do my homework and he was playing around. You know, I did not talk to my parents or my brothers and sisters as a child. I was like not very confident to express my own feelings. But God was one thing I used to always talk about. So now I have a way to get answers from God also in my community and the one-to-one coaching that I do. But have this divine alignment, have this divine connection, and have this bond with your God, whomever you believe. If you do not believe any God, does not matter. Believe in the energy. There's some energy which is turning the food into the blood, which is getting this, the mic. There is no, this is speaker, a mic I'm using outside. But who is taking out? There is some God power. I mean, I totally love God. So if you love God, amazing. That's easy for me. If you do not, but you love the energy that is helping us run the universe. Jaan Sitare Jo La Rahe, the who allows the sun and moon and everybody to move in a perfect orbit. How? There is some powerful force which is making you to walk and talk, which is making you to fight over, not fight, to overcome all the challenges that you have. The power that Dr. Tazyn showed to overcome her journey, she did her paragliding during her cancer journey, is amazing. And how do we get this power? One, you love yourself. You get the courage and confidence. Two, you believe in the power greater than you are. We have limits, but God is limitless. So once we align to the limitless power, you can do anything and everything. So that is my second pillar. I do not want to miss on that. You need to be aligning to that thing, right? Third thing, most important, is to contribute. However possible, contribute. Maybe whatever you have learned, just give it to your neighbor, to whoever is there. So initially, when I understood about all these things, So You Can Heal Your Life was my book. I should keep on giving it to everybody, my friends, my family, whoever knows me, knows You Can Heal Your Life. They have to read this book. And it's not about giving the book of 400-500 rupees. It's about you want to empower people. Even at this moment, I do not want anybody to depend on me. I want everyone in my community, the more they are empowered, I know I want more lights in the world. I want more people to light this lamp. I don't want to be people to be depending only, oh, honey, what do I do about this, honey? I'm really proud to see Dr. Tazyn journey, just one session and such a big transformation. And I have in my own community, people have been attached to me. They have become, one of them has become community manager. She's taking care of the newbies in the group. Then one has been connecting to the divine. She is very good in connecting to the divine and gives the energy. I have been giving this energy healing. She's doing the best, and then she's a part of my community to give this to my newbies. So what I want is, and what I see is, everybody has that spark, that light. Only thing you need to trust that you have it. Okay. And that trust will happen in the mirror magic. I've been talking about everything but the mirror magic. So let us take out our mirrors. If you have, so I have my 2 mirrors. One this with the handle, one is like my heart, self-love ke liye. So let me hold my heart. So everybody, are your mirrors ready? Yeah. All right. Oh, chotu one, Maria. When you come here, I gift you this heart one. Okay. If possible, I'll just pass on to everyone over here, all my beautiful people here. Yeah. All right. So look into your eyes, everybody. Those who are on the camera off, if you can turn on your camera, I can see if you're doing it correct. So for 1 minute, do you have a timer? 1:39. Okay. So all of you will look into the eyes, only eyes, do nothing. Just observe. Observe your thoughts, your body. The body gives amazing signal. Your body is so intelligent. Just listen to your body. What is it feeling? And your emotion, thought, emotions, and body. Just look into your eyes and become aware what is happening. The mind might get divert here and there. You just look into your eyes, listen to your inner dialogues, which come naturally, and become aware of your body. 20 seconds more. All right. Okay, come back and tell me what happened. You can unmute and share or type it, whatever feels comfortable. Yeah, Dr. Tazyn.
I don't know. Last time also it's happened. This time also, I in the eyeball somehow I could see some sparks coming out. Last time also it happened. This time also it happened. Last time the feeling was different. This time somehow I felt divinity was inside me. I don't know. I just
I
felt it.
I feel it. I really feel it for you. The mission that you hold and the work that you're doing, it cannot happen without the divine power that you have carrying along.
Correct.
And mirror will mirror you that. I'm so proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
So
I'm
happy.
getting goosebumps now.
Same here. All right, all right. Oh, okay. Debasmita, few more minutes if I can take it. I won't take the last 2 minutes.
I raised my hand and I saw the time because here our speaker, she has to leave, so Suman. But the thing, what exactly I found in myself right now, that I am becoming more success. The growth is happening where I was stuck. No, when I just saw the mirror,
Wow.
it was like bulb on because I do not like my eyes from my childhood. That
Yeah.
I'll come with your this when I will be speaking and how you change my belief. I'll definitely share that feedback. Yeah.
So beautiful.
So yes.
Anybody from the people, just a minute, because if at all, who are audience, who are not the speakers, could they feel anything? If at all you can share. Yeah, Tanvira.
Yeah, this time I could see that something good is coming my way. I could feel it, that
Wow.
I'm looking for something good to happen, and I could say and I can see in my eyes that it's coming. It's there. It's there.
Loads of prayer and love to you. Beautiful.
Thank
Anybody
you.
else? God bless. All right. So my suggestion, just keep looking in the eyes. Anything can come. Just accept it as a divine message from your soul. It might be warning you sometime. It might be encouraging you sometime. It might show your fears. It might show your limits. Whatever it comes, accept it gracefully and make a habit of connecting to yourself in the mirror at least once a day. Thrice karo to nothing like that, but at least once a day, 1 minute, just keep looking into your eyes. The way you're going to hug yourself now, kiss yourself. Now you're going to look into your eyes also. That's a way of loving yourself and connecting to your divine as well. All right. So thank you for that extra 2 minutes that you gave. And my links will be down. I have to leave little early, little later. So if at all you want to connect, you can connect to me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn or YouTube or wherever else. Thank you so much. Over to who's there next? Suman. So Suman will talk about finances, important factors of our life. How much ever I love to love myself, finances are something which I really need to really learn. But I still love myself in whatever I do. But I'm learning finances now. Thank you. Over to you, Suman. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Honey. I was amazed with your journey. Like, I didn't know so much about you, and thanks for sharing. It's an amazing journey you've had of a whole lot of learnings. I need to learn from you now. All right, so for those who do not know me, my name is Suman Manjrekar, and I'm a financial expert. And is it okay if I share my slide? Can I share? One second. Uh, hmm. So I've been into the industry of finance since almost 2 decades now, and got into coaching only after COVID. So I'm into finance since 2003, and after COVID, I got into online space and started coaching people. I've trained over 1,400 people since 2022, which is where I started my online journey. And I help more than 500 people to reach their financial goals and manage their finances and portfolio. These are few of my coaches from whom I've learned in so many years. T. Harvaker is very known, money coach from Singapore. Tony Robbins, everybody knows. Ken Honda has another theory about money. Jack Canfield for success. And these are few Indian gurus from whom I've learned insurance, mutual funds, and portfolio planning. Blair Singer is from whom I learned how to be a trainer before I became a trainer. This is my debut book, I Will Never Die, which became bestseller on day one. And the title of this, I Will Never Die, is because I feel that many people fail to plan their retirement, and in their old age, they are dependent on other people for money. And if you don't have money, you tend to lose your dignity, respect. And it is as good as, and I've seen people like in my own family, elder generation, that they were deprived of few certain things and they wished that they were not there. So having money at that age is so important that it's like, if you don't have money, can you please mute yourself, whoever that is? All right. So, hence the title that I Will Never Die. It's a complete guide to retirement planning so that you plan your retirement and you retire gracefully. And yes, as a charity, I give half of the royalty of this book to an old age home to give back. And these are few of the awards that I have won from my company for the good work that I have done in the past few years. Of course, all of them are not there on the slide. And these are my core values. I believe in growing each and every single day, learning new things. I'm an action and a risk taker. If you have to grow your wealth, you have to take action, you have to take risk. I'm a lifelong learner, and consistency is something which I truly believe in if you want to be successful. And my ultimate target is freedom and having good time with your family. And finance is something which our school has missed. Of course, if you are learning CA or doing MBA or getting into financial education, then you tend to learn finance. But I feel that basics of personal finance should have been taught in school, which our education system is missing, and that is why we are here. And that is why I'm on a mission to make India financially literate and financially abundant as well, so that together we can create this change in our society. and I am on a mission to create wealth warriors. And these are few of my testimonies. So I believe that so it's a story like many of you must have heard that if you can handle one scoop of ice cream and it doesn't drop, then the god or the father will give you another scoop or a triple scoop. So similarly, if you are able to manage money properly and there are certain things you work on, you become a money magnet. And this is my one of my student who attracted 2 lakh rupees within 2 months after joining me. And this is another testimony of my another student who makes cosmetics at home, soaps and certain things, and she started getting continuous flow of orders. So, all right. So, I'll stop my, okay. 1 second. So, my history is that like I fell in love, and like any teenager, I got married, and I got married at a very early age. I didn't know that I would have to be financially independent at that age. And I have seen days where I used to walk one bus stop to save that 1 rupee of money, which is where I realized that yes, money is very important. Love and everything is, sorry, love and everything is on one side, but money, of course, plays a very vital role in everybody's life. And I took my career seriously only after I faced certain issues, and I realized that I need to be financially independent too. I can't be totally dependent on my husband's earning, which is where I got into finance and grew my career. I'm one of the top 100 speakers in India today. It was a competition held by Success Gyan, and out of 3.5 lakh entries, I was selected in top 100, and I'm very proud about it. And I keep attending various events for upgrading my skills and knowledge about finance. This is Radhika Gupta, who is the CEO of Edelweiss Group, and like that, I have many pictures. I couldn't put them in one slide. And I keep giving lectures even in corporates about financial literacy. These are few of my spiritual gurus. I'm spiritually grounded person. I know many modalities of healing. So yes, as Honey said, it's all about energy. Also, money is also energy. And I not only teach people about technical stuff of finance, I also help them change their frequency so they come up to a level of frequency of the money and attract money in their life. And yeah, now my one question to everyone: how many of y'all do a regular health checkup at least once a year? Type me in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. All right, only 2 people. 3 people. Okay. Okay. That's less. I thought everyone would raise their hand. And how many of you all do financial health checkup once a year? Now raise your hand. Okay, two. Cool. All right, three again. So, the reason of this question is that as important as your health is, equally is your wealth also important, and you need to keep checking your financial health at least every 6 months or at least once a year. And I will share a link with you. It's a quiz to know that how financially fit you are. Can I share the link? Would everybody want to know if you are financially fit or no? All right, give me a second. I'll share the link. So there are 16 or 15 questions. It's yes, no, yes, no. It's not a very difficult quiz.
Suman, you can use the poll also. It will be more easy.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now I've already shared the link. So y'all can take 1 minute. How many minutes do I have? 8 minutes. Okay, great. So I'll give you 2 minutes. You'll go to the link and answer the questions, and you will get your score at the end. So come back and share your score in the comments, and then I will share that how fit you are. All right. It's a very easy quiz. If anybody doesn't understand any question, you can ask me. Okay, 13 out of 19. What about the others? 12. Neha is 12. 16. Oh, wow, Maria, that's good. We'll just wait for how many minutes do I have? Okay, 4 minutes. I'm already retired, but we'll do a one-to-one with you. All right, sure. You are also into finance, right? All right. Okay, so since we have very less time, let me just give you the marks. I mean, what is what? So if you're 14 and above, 14 or 15 and above, then you're good. And maybe a review would help you. And if you are between 10 and 14, then you're moderate. You need to take some help and get it till at least 14 or 15. And if you're below 10, then you are in the red zone. You need to immediately contact a financial advisor and get your score a little higher. So anyone below 10 over here? If in case if it is below 10, then definitely you need to connect. You can connect with me or any of your known financial expert. I'm in red zone. Okay. Then I will be sharing my link tree. You can book a one-to-one session and I'll help you increase your score. Don't worry. All right. So there are 6 things at least you need to take care of to be financially fit. and I will wrap up before my time is up. So y'all can note this down, take a screenshot. So first and foremost, very important thing is your health insurance. So health insurance is something which you should have. And if you're living in a metro city, having 1 or 2 lakh or even 5 lakh of health insurance is less. I generally personally suggest all my clients to have a minimum of 10 to 15 lakhs of health insurance as a family floater of for a family of 3 or 4 people. And for those who are in jobs, and if the company is providing you health insurance, still you need to have certain amount of personal health insurance in your name, because many people just say no, my company is giving, I do not want any health insurance. And when he retires at 60, then he thinks of thinking, okay, now I need to have my personal health insurance by the time he has BP or some other ailment, and he cannot, I'm like, because of this 31st March, there are 3 cases which got rejected of senior citizen, and they could not get health insurance. So there is a possibility that in future, when you want, you may not get health insurance. It's better when you're getting it, take it. Second is to have an emergency fund in place. What is emergency fund? So whatever is your monthly expense, you need to calculate that, multiply that by 6 months. So that is your 6 months expense, and that amount, say for example, it's your monthly expense is 50,000. So your emergency fund would be 50 into 6, that is 3 lakhs. So this is called an so this 3 lakh, you need to keep it in a place where you can easily liquidate, something like bank, FD, or maybe in liquid fund, somewhere it is safe and secure, that if there is an emergency, if there is a hospitalization, you need to upfront pay cash, or something like COVID happened where people lost their job, their businesses were shut, at least till 6 months, your kitchen will run and the family will get food. That is what is emergency fund. Third is term insurance. That is in case if anything happens to the main breadwinner, then the family is supported with the finances, because emotional support, people will come for 13 days, 15 days, maximum 1 month. No one beyond that is going to give company to the person who's to the family whose person is deceased. And financial responsibility, no relative is going to take for life. So it's better you have term insurance at least 200 times of your monthly expense. And MWP Act is something for married women. Now, because of short of time, I won't be able to take that. Then you need to invest at least 20 to 30% of your monthly income in a place where you can generate more than the inflation rate. You need to have a personal accident insurance, especially for bikers, that in case of an accident, time is up. 1 more minute. So in case of an accident, or if you're traveling a lot via plane, or if you have a job wherein you have a lot of travel, you need to have a personal accident insurance. And most important thing is written financial goals. Many people fail in the sixth one. They don't know only that what is their retirement goal, what is the child marriage goal, or what is the what is the amount they would require to set the career of the child. So it is very important to have these calculations in place and get your financial goals written. And with this, I'm done. If anybody has any questions, y'all can ask me. You can put it in the WhatsApp group. I will be sharing my LinkedIn link here, and you can connect to me on one-on-one, and I'll help you out with your financial journey to reach your financial goals. Thank you so much. And yes, Natasha, if you could introduce the next speaker, that'll be really great. I've lost the list that who is speaking next.
Yeah, it's Gita Ramachandran.
So Geeta is another powerful lady. I know her since 3 to 4 years, and I always love reading her post on Facebook. She inspires me, and now she's here to inspire us. So yes, Geeta, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Suman. Thanks for and educating us on our financial investment. I'm a retired person and I already have the financial fund. So some of the questions I did not write, I did not enter my answers properly. But anyway, it was a very good experience for me to understand different things. I have the necessary financial fund right now, and whatever I'm doing right now as a coach, as an author, is all extra income. People say it's like a bonus. Though my intention is to help people do as much as possible, because till my retirement, I was focusing only on my job. And now that I'm out of it, I want to do something for the world. So that is my intention. Generally, after retirement, people like to take a very, very easy life, and then, but for me, I'm driven by my passion. So, introducing myself, I hope I have the permission from all of you to speak a little bit about myself. I'm a success and leadership coach. Basically, main reason being that after my retirement, I am more aware of what happens in the career field. So I decided to help. But of course, I have some affinity towards ladies. So I'm also an empowerment, women empowerment person. Because finally in my life, I want to do whatever is possible for the individuals. So my funda is I'm the founder of Gita's Gyan Academy, where I'm trying to propagate different types of education. My fundamental principle is dream, design, and drive your destiny, where you can design your life, you can design your destiny, and achieve your goals. So you may have different dreams or desires, and you want to achieve that. So I have a clear path for taking you from your dream to your destiny. So that is the fundamental principle. And being a success coach, I would love to help you achieve your goals. Now, as a leadership coach, I was a leader for a long time. I had multiple teams reporting to me, and I have brought up, the complete ERP and IT infrastructure for the refinery in Madhya Pradesh, Bina. So I understand the principles of team, what it is, how to interact with people, how to get things done. So I'm a leadership coach. Recently, I did a survey and I realized that people have problems in communication as well as in their confidence level. So today, I'm going to talk about confidence. I know the speakers over here, all of them are really very confident, but let me put my few points which I would like to share with all of you, which is on building confidence. Now, what is confidence? Confidence is having belief in yourself, in your worth, in what you can achieve. But when it comes to actually being present and doing, people falter. There are many reasons. So I will give you few tips or few hacks which can be used by all of you. All of you, you have already spoken about morning ritual. Yes. First thing that we can do is get up early, maybe half an hour early, to spend some time on building your confidence. Can I get some input on the chat, as if you are looking out for building your confidence? Do you want to know the hacks for building your confidence? If I can see some in the chat, yes, that's fine. Because I don't want to be totally, one way. There would, if some interaction is there in the chat box, it would be very nice to interact. So the first thing that I was telling, I put it in three different things. One is what you can do on a regular basis, everyday basis. When you get up, you can have your visualization exercise. Maybe if you want to make money, like what Suman has mentioned, where you want to be very happy, this is something which you can think of. Start visualizing or imagining what you want to be, how you can be more confident. Maybe if you're doing a presentation, maybe you want to talk in front of people, you want to get better marks in your competitive examination, then visualize yourself, imagine yourself for having achieved that. So the first point you can note down is imagination or visualizing. Visualizing success, you call it. And already Honey has covered something on mirror exercise. So how mirror exercise can be used by you to increase your confidences in the morning when you're going to brush your teeth. Just look at the mirror and call your name and say, "Hi Gita, hi Suman, hi Debasmita. I'm proud of you. I love the way you handled this. I love the way you took the presentation yesterday. And I am very happy that you curbed your decision to take fruits. You did your exercise, you went to gym. You can talk like that to your mirror. Look at the mirror and say that. And you see after some time you are developing that confidence for that. And the next one is affirmation. All of us know how positive affirmations can bring. So if you're not confident about something, start visualizing that and speaking about that. I am speaking in front of the public. I am doing this. I am getting this award. I am expectedly or excitedly doing something. Add certain words which will give that more meaning. And with you can write down and keep and repeat that. And then also, you can have a power pose like a Superman. Stand with your shoulders straight. These 4, 5 things, you can take 5 minutes in the morning, and not even 5 minutes is more than sufficient for this. You do this on a regular basis, you will find that your confidence is increasing. Now, this is what you have to do regularly for add it to your morning rituals and do that on a continuous basis. The next one is when you are actually doing that. See, how you need to present yourself, your posture has to be very good. You have to sit straight with, shoulders straight. And when you do that, people will generally have a feeling that you are a very confident person. Not only in your posture, in your body language, but also in the language that you use. If you say, "I think I can do it," "I'm not sure whether this is right," instead of that, you can say, I'm confident that this approach will solve your problem. I am 100% certain that if you do this, this is what the result you're going to get. As coaches, you can say, I am 100% sure that you are going to get result with whatever I'm going to tell you. When you speak that language without giving some assumptions, then you not only feel confident about yourself, others will also feel confident about you. And then speak with authority and with assurance. When you are making any presentation, when you are speaking in general with the public, show that confidence in the way, in the not only in the content, but in the manner you speak. And one most important point is dress for success. If you are shabby, you will not be confident in what you are doing. If you're dressing and you show that, then definitely you will be confident in whatever you are doing. Are you noting down? Is anybody noting down all these points? Because that's going to definitely help you. So these are when you are, actually on the job or you're presenting or you're working. And the one thing which all of us know is surround yourself with confident people. If you're surrounding yourself with people who are, then you are not going to be confident at all. Surround yourself and be confident when you speak with them. Learn from them. Because you may not have attained that status or you may not be able to be like that, but don't let that down. Be after being in their surrounding, you imbibe their qualities and speak with confidence, do with confidence, check what they are doing, learn from them. This is another tip that all of us can do to increase our level of confidence. Now we come to other, see, these are when you are to do, but other things which we need to continuously do to ensure that we always remain confident. Because without confidence, you cannot achieve success. You cannot be in the corner, thinking that things will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. You have to make yourself there and take it. Otherwise, you're not going to achieve the results. So now, what stops you from being confident? It is, I know all of you can relate to it. It is fear. Even before, coming for the session, before presenting over here, it was there, your stomach starts giving you that jitters and you feel that things, how it will happen, whether I'll be able to speak properly, whether I'll be able to present properly, whether I'll get the vocabulary, whether people will appreciate. All these are fears. Why? One is fear of failure. You think that you will falter and fall down. Another one is you start thinking that will it be accepted? The fear of rejection. Will people like what I'm saying? So this fear of failure and fear of rejection stops you from taking the next step. And the next one is, fear of being judged. What will others think? What will people say? Fear of being judged is one of the major points which stop people from taking action. And the last one is fear of success. How many of you have that fear of success? Is there anybody who has that? Because I have that. I have that fear. Yeah, yes, Neha. I'm not able to see it. See, when you realize that, you will become successful, you start getting that feeling, I will be isolated. I will not have those group of friends which I am used to. I will not have time. All these fears will at times stop you from taking action. So these are 3 or 4 types of fears which which stops your or reduces your confidence level. Now, there are tips to handle all of them. Now, fear of rejection. There is a story, one girl, she wanted to sell something. So she was in the market selling. Some people bought, some people didn't. And she started getting rejection. But what did she say? I heard the story from Pooja Puneet, who is my life skills coach. And she said like this, some will, some won't. So what? Someone is waiting. So for all of us who are still waiting, just you have to think like that. Don't get that fear and stop your confidence. Think that someone will buy your course, someone will get into your coaching, some won't. So what? There's somebody else waiting. So this 4SW, all of you can think in your mind that if you feel that you are going to be rejected, think of the story and it will help you. It will help you to not fear that and go ahead and put your best foot forward. And then the other one is reframing, reframing and engaging in positive self-talk. Now, what do you mean by that? Sometimes we get that feeling, yeah, I'm not going to write. You have the capacity to write, but you think, no, if I write, nobody is going to accept it. What? I don't know. I won't be able to write. I don't have a flair for writing. I had the feeling, but then I am a self-published author of 3 books. Okay, so how do you reframe the story? You have to reframe it thinking like this. There is a fundamental principle of FSFA. That is actual fact, what it is. Story, which you have to change. The feelings that you are having will change, and the action you will take to overcome that. Have you all noted down? FSFA. Fact is that, yeah, I'm not very good at writing. Okay. So now story. Story is, so because I'm not good at writing, if I write, it will not be okay. And the feeling is I'm demotivated. I don't want to write. And the action is I don't take any action. I'm not doing even writing a blog or a small. How do you change the story? Fact remains same. I'm not writing, but story. What if I write and people accept it? Feeling after I've written, everybody is appreciating. They are saying, Gita, this is your book. You're an author. And the action is you start taking action. Reframe your story by changing the story, and then the feeling that you get after you change the story and take action appropriately. So, anywhere where you're holding on, where you're not taking action because of the story which is going on in your mind, just change it with simple technique of FSFA. Fact, story, feeling, action. You change it and you will find that you have started taking action. So if you're not confident because of this feeling that is coming to you, change it, reframe it, and then you engage in that is how you engage in positive self-talk. I am telling you that everyone, all of us have that fear somewhere or the other lurking. But then how you change it, what matters. Because if you go on feeling, you will never take the next action. So if you have to be confident, take the next action, start bringing that positive self-talk. Are you all doing it? Because I do it, I get that fear, but then I overcome that with the same thing. I start changing that self talk. I change it, change it, change it. Otherwise, at this age, I have that feeling I'm very slow. How can I come with you? How can I do it? But then I reframe it. So what? I can do it. I will do it. And so all of you can get that confidence by reframing the story and then engaging in positive self talk. And the one most important thing which we can do is start a success or a victory journal. Every day, take the book and write what you have accomplished. All of us have got lot of accomplishments. I've seen I also have a lot of awards, which I look at and then start giving myself the recharge that I need to go ahead and do whatever I want. Because without that, affirming in your mind that you can do it, we may falter. So write a victory journal and keep recording what you. I was not like this. I used to keep everything under the table. I didn't want anybody because I was feeling. But then I started changing this and I realized that I can do better and I can do more. So maintain a victory journal and write whatever you are accomplished. And whenever you are down, because always it is not that you will be always happy. And whenever you are going down, look into that journal and read it, and you will get that confidence back. And then, which I need not tell, everybody knows, practice. Practice is for those skills that you think you are lacking. Practice that. Supposing you have to make a presentation or a speech, record that in the mobile, because today it is so easy. Initially, when I was doing I used to write down and then read that 10 times, 20 times, and then go and make the presentation. Today it's not required. You can record it on your mobile, hear it 10 or 15 times. You know where you are going wrong, and you will be able to do whatever you are planning. Do it for 10, 15 days, and you will see that you are perfect. Practice makes one perfect. And the last one is take action. Because without taking action, all this is going waste. If you have to make the presentation, go ahead and do it. If you have to run in the marathon, go ahead and do it. You have been practicing for 10, 15 days, you will achieve your result. So go ahead and take action. So this is the steps that you have to take to become confident in the skill that you want to acquire. And also, now coming to all this, there is something like taking risk. Every day, think of something which you don't want to do or you have not done till now. Do that and see what is happening. Just try it out for the next 7 days before we meet next Tuesday, and tell me how you have become more confident. Do that small thing which you have been keeping aside. No, do it and see. And then for next 7 days, just practice on the skill that you want to acquire. And you will find that you are becoming very, very confident. Take action. So these are the two challenges. Think of one every day, do one act which you have been stalling and you have not done till now. And the second one is practice for the next 7 days on one skill which you want to acquire, which you have not done. Maybe it's blogging, maybe it's speaking, maybe it's something else. I won't be able to do. Maybe it's some artwork, maybe whatever you are. You practice that for the next 7 days and let's see what progress you're making. I think my time is up. Thank you very much for patient listening. I really hope that I could add some value, and maybe you will become a more and more a better confident person. Thank you very much. So my next, I think, is it okay? Is it okay? Can I see some chat in the chat? Yeah. Are you happy with whatever is given? Yeah. Thank you everybody for your comments. And I think I have to introduce the next speaker. Is it Maria?
Arpita.
Arpita. Hello, Arpita. So welcome. She is an art therapist.
Mute.
Like her name.
I have to
Arpita,
unmute.
art therapist.
Okay. Hello, Gita ji.
Thank you.
It was really lovely listening to everyone so far. I think, right from beginning, right from Dr. Tanzin and Hani, everybody spoke about many things which are common to art. We will be talking more on it. And before I begin, let me introduce myself. I am Arpita Mitra. I'm an artist by profession, and I have always been a teacher. I taught in schools and worked as a coordinator, as principal. So almost 25 years of journey as a teacher, which I always loved. I mean, I never happened to be, by chance a teacher. I love to be a teacher. So that is how my journey, my career began. And artist, I have always been from within, from within my heart. I have always been an artist. That's a passion that I had for painting. So even if I was doing my job and along with it, I have always put up my shows, my exhibitions for paintings. So life was going on like this, and I was happy with whatever I was doing. But then this COVID time came, and the life, it got into a 360-degree. And I think that was the point when I thought that, everything was so much online. I thought that my passion, which was my art, which is my art. So I thought that that passion has to, if that becomes my profession, so that's really going to make me happy. And that is how I started my own venture in 2020 May. And I started a global platform for learning painting, singing, dance. I started with painting, then I started with music because I am a classical singer. I'm a Sangeet Prabhakar in Indian classical. So I thought to, take out my passion, and whatever I have learned so far, I just wanted to impart it to as many as people I can give it. I can share it with them. So that is how my journey began. And so that is how my journey began with my Art Mania Worldwide. That's a global platform for learning painting, singing, dance. Now we have started with, French classes are also there, and we have self-defense classes for women. So now we are increasing different things, and also we put up a lot of shows, exhibitions. Everything is online, and anybody can join. It is something which I felt that it starts from 5 years to any age group. Many students are. I have many retired people. Those now they have ample time. Maybe it has been their passion. So due to some reason or maybe other priorities, they could not join or they could not follow their passion. But now since they have time, and now they want to take care, or now they want to, come up with spend their time more into painting. And that is how I enjoy teaching them, and they enjoy my classes. So it is like this. And as a therapist, yeah, I also have a story how I became a therapist. So when nothing was planned, and I actually feel that as things come on my way, they give me opportunities, I try to grab them, so that is what I do. Whatever has come and situations have, changed. So, when my father got diagnosed with cancer, blood cancer, so that was a very, very difficult situation. And it was again somewhere in 2016. And something which, when this disease, it hits a family, it is not only the patient who is actually suffering. It's a whole family which suffers and going through a lot of mental stress and lot of mental you have to run after the doctor. You have to show calmness also to the patient, because that is because you are the caregiver, right? So that is how I thought, and I saw my father. He's 86 now, touch wood, and he's going strong. He's out of cancer. So now I saw my father becoming, this is a very strong personality, and touch wood for that. And I gained that confidence that nothing was shattered, He is still doing so good, and he's doing all his daily chores, and he's surrendered himself to the doctor and to me. So he was not at all bothered. And when I heard Dr. Tanzeen, so I could connect what she is actually saying, how my father also always used to remain happy, cheerful. He's still there. He's still happy, cheerful, and he's not at all bothered about what is going through in the body. I think that's the power, the mental power that you have. It's all in mind. If you have that power, you can overcome anything, anything. That's how I thought. And I saw, because my father is an architect, so art has actually helped him. And that is how I thought that art is something which can heal. Art has that power to heal. And I learned my first painting classes from my father only. So, because he's a very good artist, very great artist. So that is how the connectivity with the art, it happened, because it's there in the family. My mother is also an artist. So that is how I thought to connect, therapy to art, because anything which you like, which you love to do, your passion, whether it is gardening, whether it is cooking, whether it is, painting, singing, instruments, anything that you love to do, that will give you a lot of confidence, lot of happiness. You don't have to search happiness from anywhere, So just be with yourself. Do what you actually love. Give yourself your me time. That is very important. Make a corner of in any of your room, make your own corner, your place where you feel that nobody is going to judge you, right? You are with yourself. That is the power of art. And believe me, when I work with cancer patients, when I work with students, those who have ADHD cases, art has that power to heal and also to concentrate, because I have dealt with so many ADHD cases or dyslexic cases where, people, where parents, they are worried, and I have seen improvement. Why? Because if you are concentrating with your eye-hand coordination, you are sitting in front of me for an hour and you are just following my instructions. Your observation power is increasing. Your listening skills are improving. How you are seeing a thing. Because God has given us everything. We draw what we see. Right? So if it is a landscape, if it is a portrait, we don't have to think. We know how it looks. We know how a tree looks. And that is what we paint. Only thing is the observation. From where the light is coming, from how it will look. So gradually we start observing. Now, once you start observing, then you can become a great artist. Now, I thought that if art has such power, and if it is making you happy, so why not utilize it in such a way where it can heal people? And that's how the therapy came. When I thought of starting to heal people with traumatic cases, where maybe they are the mental health where I work upon, because nowadays it is very, very important to, have the mental health have to be perfect, because if your mental health is not happy or mental health is not good, it will affect your physical health. So that is the reason why you have to keep your mental health healthy, and that the best thing to do is choose a hobby and then just do it. Doing is very, very important. Now, today I'm going to just do one of the therapy that I do with my students, because art itself is a therapy, and art is a huge, area. It's not only visual art that we do. There is performing arts. Theater is also a part of art. Dance is also a part of art, where you are performing. And if you have seen any dancer or any singer, they, you listen to the music, it makes you calm. So do anything which can make you calm. So today I'm just going to do a small therapy, which we do in art, which we will be doing mandala in a little creative way, where we will be doing certain affirmations, and we will be writing that. Why? Because writing, if you write something, it gets memorized in your memory. All right. So if you see something and if you write it, you will never forget it. Right. So I am just going to, I have a paper, a drawing sheet. If you can see, I have a drawing sheet here. All right. And I have a few, my pens.
Yes.
All right. So I have few pens here. And now I'm just going to draw a mandala. I'm not going to think about anything. Whatever will come to my mind, my hand will flow. All right. If anybody wants to try this, they can also pick up. They can pick up, if you don't have color pencils or sketch pens with you, you can pick up a pen or a pencil, anything you feel like. So I'm not watching what I am picking. I picked up a color and I'm starting with the center. Mandala is something which starts from the center. So I have written a word which is called strong. Strong. I am strong. The second. So this is my center. Now, mandala is usually a circle. Now, why do we see it as a circle? Because it completes. You do repetition of any design. Second, I can write, I am patient. And you keep on writing, I am patient. I am patient. Next, let's pick up another color. Whatever is coming to your mind, just create. Whatever design, you don't have to think. You don't have to be perfect. You are perfect. Nobody is going to judge you. Do whatever you like. Flow with the time. Flow with the art. Just be with yourself. We can write positive. I am full of positivity or positive energy. I am full of positive energy. I am full of positive energy. I am full of positive energy. See, you are creating a beautiful design. You don't have to think what you are doing. I am happy. Happy. I am happy. Now, if you want, you can have some colors, fill in. You can do this with pen whenever you are sitting, whenever you are feeling low. You can do it yourself. Just grab a pen and a sheet and just keep creating and keep writing. You will see, once you complete, you'll see happy what you have created. This is very important. Don't think. Just do. I'm just about to finish. So here, if you see, this is what I created here. Without thinking, I can see so many people, they have already tried Mania, Debasmita, and keep writing, keep creating, and you'll see how beautiful this is your own creation, where you was with yourself, completely with yourself. So that is the power of art. And thank you so much, Debasmita, for inviting, and so that I can just talk to all of you. But before I wind up, just a tip that I just want to give to everybody, irrespective of your age. Just, whatever is your passion, do it. Don't think. Take out your space. Be with yourself. And happiness you will find, and it will reflect on your face. Thank you so much, Debasmita. Love you. Okay, so over to you, Maria. Now, our next speaker, Maria. Maria is going to talk on finance, and she's the retirement lifestyle coach. So over to you, Maria.
Thank you, Arpita. After having gone through so many of our speakers for this evening, it gives me a lot of excitement, right from Dr. Tazyn. The dose, I've already got one, which I'm just consuming. The mirror that kept me going. Suman, of course, I love her because she talks about money, and I love people who talk about money. And of course, I have you, Arpita. I love your art. Today, I managed to do it like a good student. I always keep learning whenever I come here on this group.
Beautiful,
So,
beautiful.
yeah, I felt very nice. And of course, Gita, for the last few, exercises she gave, I'm yet to summarize it and for it to sink in my head and heart. Thank you so much. So as I start my session, thank you everyone for joining in, all our colleagues and all those whom I'm meeting for the first time on this group. A little to share about myself, how my journey started is having worked with NIIT for 40 years, close to 39 years, 10 months, 3 days kind of a thing. That's the calculation I have, having worked with NIIT and retiring from NIIT start to end. It was an amazing journey. But in 2016, that's when I had 5 years left for my retirement. And I was like totally shocked because I can't imagine I had completed 35 years of work life. And I was like, go to office, come back, go to office, come back, family, this, that. Never had time for myself. And I said, what am I going to do? And that's where my journey started of what will I do in retirement? Because as a family, I have one daughter. And daughters, when they get married, they will go to their, you know, matrimonial homes or wherever they live. So I said, I will be alone in any case. So I need to do something to keep me busy. And I've been that person who's worked for 12, 14 hours in the organization. So this was the time I said, I need to do something for myself. And I approached my HR head and a coach at NIT. And I said, Arjun, I'm going to retire. I have 5 years. What do I do? And something, this is a story I'll tell you. He asked me, what is your net worth? I had no idea about my net worth. I did some chota mota RD FD savings, but net worth was never in my head and never thought of it. So that was the first shock. Second shock was, what will you do with your time? And I told him, I'll go and help the NGOs very nicely. So he says, hello, this paycheck will stop, but your expenses will continue. How will you spend your time? And that was another shock which shook the earth under my feet. And I decided that these two questions immediately set me out to take an action. Like Gita said, we need to act. And I went, first thing was, spoke to a colleague of mine, financial advisor, a person like Suman, who guided me and told me, this is what you can do. This is what your expenses are. This is what you need to do. And that's where my journey began. Second I did was, having settled down with all my finances for the first 2, 3 years, then I needed to know what to do. I'll do with my time, which was so important because otherwise I'll go crazy because, my daughter had also moved out for higher studies and I was alone at home. And by the way, I'm a single parent, so it became even more difficult. So I said, well, I have all the time now to do things which I never did. So having 5 years, last 2 years, I decided how I'm going to spend my time. And I realized one thing, the skill that I had was people came to me with their problems. I didn't have solutions to anybody's problems, but I definitely had a listening ear. And in asking some specific questions, they were able to find their own solution to their problems. And that's where I said, I need to work on the skill. So the skills part came in very handy. People loved me. Even their children and family loved me. Why? Because I was very closely knitted to them from various engagement activities I used to have in office. And that's how coaching came to my mind. And I went and got myself upskilled in coaching, and the journey began. Towards the last year of my retirement at NIT, I came across a colleague of mine who was retiring in 3 months and had to go to help her. Told her, I'm come to help you. She was kind of shocked that she was even retiring. And she said, are you sure? I said, yes. Are you sure? 3 times. I said, yes. I'm 101% sure because I am retiring next year and I am already planning and preparing for my retirement. The minute I saw her, I realized this was another shocker to me that some people are not even prepared and not even aware that they were retired. That's where I decided to take this journey of reinventing retirement lifestyle. And so began my, step-by-step journey. And that is where I am here today. So, they say early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy and wise by Benjamin Franklin. So I felt I needed to do something. Now, if you realize, imagine a life where you wake up every morning and feel energized, financially secure, and full of purpose. How would life be for you? Just put in the chat, on the comments below, your thought about this. When you wake up in the morning, energized, financially secured, and you have something to do. Yeah. So having said that, anybody? Or you can even unmute and share one word.
Somebody do Shandar.
Yeah. Okay, there are days when you may not, but overall relieved. Kuch to karna hai life mein. I mean, that I have to go here, I have to do that. Like today, I was very excited that today evening I'm going to spend time with it. Yeah. So that something is there to take you forward. Thank you. So that's what happens. And then when Arjun mentioned this to me, I really, really took it seriously. Because today, retirement is not about slowing down, Retirement is about reinventing life. And that's exactly what I set out to do. And not only for myself today, I am here to help a lot of other people who, what must or want to take their retirement life to the next level. And what do I mean by that? Finding a purpose when you talk about reinventing, financial security, which is a must. Without it, you can't take one step. And of course, well-being, as very beautifully said in one of our earlier speakers, that if we are not healthy, we will not be able to do this. And during my consultations in the last 3-4 years, many people enter retirement unprepared emotionally, financially, and have health challenges. So that only when they get into their retirement stage, they realize, oh, this aise bhi hota hai. So around when I was 53, when most people think about slowing down, I decided I need to reinvent myself. Now how? So one, I thought I'll do consulting, but I was not very confident about it. Yeah, like Dr. Gita was talking about, you need to do something. So, and I said, then I will write some books because, during coaching, my coach told me, very good at writing. You know what I told him? My English is average. The rest is history. Landed up writing one solo book and co-authoring 2 books. And I realized that I needed to create a fulfilling life and the focus was on these three areas: health, wealth, and wisdom. When I mean wisdom, we are all having a lot of wisdom that we come with. That is our skill in our professional life. Like a lot of people work for 20, 30, 40 years. They come with so many skills. Can we do something of it? Even if it means we don't want to earn money out of it, can we give it to the younger generation, say the youth, or mentor someone, or even go back and do some NGO service? Yeah. So because without health, good health, wealth loses its meaning. As this evening we already heard, without wealth, opportunities shrink. And without wisdom, life lacks direction. So the purpose of sharing this was, by balancing our health, wealth, and wisdom, we can live longer. And today people are living longer. And that's why it is so important to plan. We are not dependent on our families. We are not dependent on, other people. But somewhere, as long as we can we take ourselves along and take others along with us, so that we have a community as well. So one is live longer, stay financially independent, and find deeper fulfillment in the golden years. So it's not about thriving. It's not about surviving, but we need to enjoy and thrive well. The second point I'd like to take is health. I'd like to spend a few minutes on this as well. Okay. When it comes to health, which is the foundation of everything, just I think about last year, end of 2022, I think, 23, I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. And that was a wake-up call for me. I had to prioritize my health. Otherwise, I'm the one who would run for the local trains type. Okay. So I decided that if I want to do something that I love doing in retirement, I need to focus on my health, like daily exercises, nutrition, and stay strong. So last year in Feb, when the opportunity came to go to Kalsubai Peak, which is the highest peak in Maharashtra, I gave my name and made sure I went to it and explored that, because I have never, ever gone on a trek to a peak. And the second thing I wanted to even go was, I'm very scared of heights. So I said, let me go have fun and come back. And I really did. Some 19 youngsters, youth, and 3-4 of us who were senior citizens, along with the priest of the parish, So he was the one who organized it. And I was like, wow, a priest organizing a trek. So I was like very excited to do that trek. The third is health. Yeah, the secret. Physical health is very important. And of course, our daily movements are very, very important. Because some of them I've already spoken, yoga and strength training and all. Nutrition, hydration is also part of it. It really brings us longevity and, energy. The second one in health is mental and emotional health. Because if we don't take care of our health, our wealth can go for a toss, as this evening you rightly heard. So managing that is very important. And your health is your first wealth. Without it, nothing else matters. Because I've seen it like a bucket. Mentally, emotionally, we are not well. It affects our physical health, which in turn affects our financial health. There's a hole in the bucket there. Okay. So having spoken about health, let me take so the key takeaway is wealth matters. And third thing is wealth, which I love very much. Now, earlier wealth for me was only money, till I realized health started giving me way, and I realized health is also wealth. So creating a financial abundance is what Suman talked about earlier. I was loving her session. At 40, when I said I retired, I chose to settle for a routine I had a choice either to settle for a routine of comfort or build something meaningful. So I chose the latter. So I wanted to do something meaningful so that I will remember that all the things I did in my, you know, professional life and all the more in my retired life. So I started financial planning, explored some passive incomes. Today I'm on a journey of earning money on autopilot. It may not be a large amount. So I do consultations, one-to-one, group, book writing from where we get the royalties, and speaking assignments. So these were my skills. I want you to consider what are your skills. Even if you are in your late 30s, late 40s, whatever, start that little amount that Suman talked about saving, investing. And what is the skill which you can, grow like a tree, which may be a seed or a plant, how you can grow that and monetize it. The secret to this is important in anything is the mindset shift. So we always are so worried about, nee, hey, this is running short, that is running short. So a mindset from a scarcity to abundance. The second is financial literacy. So budgeting, investing, savings. I realized much later in life that investing and saving was different. The third is multiple streams of income. It could be mutual funds, stocks, digital products, or a coaching business, or the book writing or blogs, anything, the skills you can talk about. And finally, the retirement planning, where making money work for you. Because how much will you work hard? And once you retire, it should be the other way around. So the key takeaway here is wealth is not about having money, but having the freedom to live in your own terms. So today, I'm very happy to interact with you. I'm not in India right now, I'm traveling. Despite my holiday time, I'm able to have and be with all of you in this session and along with my colleague. So that gives me so much of pride. And the last is wisdom, the power of lifelong learning. So when I talk about power of lifelong learning, I decided in the lockdown to start a podcast, and I did it with my neighbor. Fortunately, my neighbor was in his final year of college. He was my teacher. And he said, Auntie, don't worry, I'll help you. This got me completely out of my comfort zone. I had to learn new skills, recording, editing, everything. But I did it. So the secret is learn to read, do a lot of reading, networking, like we're all doing right now also, mentoring, because someday you never know who will be your student or whose student you will be. And finally, my last takeaway is I had an opportunity to co-author a book, which I learned, and then I managed to implement it in my own consulting group. So I was able to do that also. So learning and implementing is the next thing. So here I have 3 questions which I would like to end with. What is the one small step you can take today to improve your health? What financial habit you can start today? For example, you can have a piggy bank. You don't have to go to a bank and deposit money all the time. What new skill or knowledge will you gain this week? So with this, I would like to end. Do not go where the path may lead you. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. And one secret I'll leave you with. Your skills don't retire. Use them to build a fulfilling future. Thank you.
Thank you so much to each
I'd
one
like-
of you. The speakers
I'd
have
like if
given
there are
their
any questions.
full time here. Yes, thank you so much, Maria.
Thank
Before
you.
I introduce myself, yeah. Debasmita always jumps in. Okay, before I start introducing myself, who am I and what I do? Because as mentioned earlier, I am India's pioneer HR Hypno NLP coach. What is that? Why Hypno NLP? What is Hypno NLP? Now, when I asked Natasha, Natasha was saying, okay, what is that? That is the beautiful part, that is hypnosis and neurolinguistic programming, which I have integrated in our HR practice because I'm a core HR. Okay, that was in the recruitment part, I have integrated it. Now, coming to all the speakers, I am the person who is a lifelong learner. And I'm grateful to my mentor, Rahul George, who is being mentored by Dr. Richard Bandler, who is, as you know, he's a co-founder of neurolinguistic programming. So he was just messaging me, I'm watching you from the YouTube. My mentor is watching me. And I was just telling her, see, I'm coming next. What will I do? Just a second. Let me fix because from the background, I was handling it. Let me know because if I start talking, whole night will go on talking. So it's better to start the timer. So here, I want to share something. There's a small feedback of each one of them. The speakers who have been here, they was talking about giving their valuable time. Dr. Tazyn, how do I met her? My dad is also a cancer patient. Okay, and I called Miss we having this normal discussion. My dad has few days, and he was saying she was just immediately she spoke. Hey, so I have a webinar. Can you come and join this webinar, please? Then I was saying why? She told me, you come and I'll let you know. And I was amazed. A third, can you understand? In a third stage, a woman who was suffering from breast cancer was doing paragliding, and in 2 degrees centigrade, she was doing trekking. Okay, this is her life. And that day I moved myself because though I have been an autistic child, which Arpita was talking about, she helped. Okay, I have a minor autism, I have a neurological issues, and this my, as you can see, my eyes doesn't move, means restricted movement because I have a lateral palsy. I have been from the childhood was not good. So this lady has something shift. I was in one of the event of a success camp where I met Dimple. Okay, there I got to know about Honey. And Honey was someone who was asking me to see your eye. I was like, why you are asking me? That is my weak point. Why are you asking me to see my eye on through mirror? I rebelled in her session. There's so many people were there, 234 people were sitting on that session. Why are you asking me to do this? Because this is not my work. So she told me, you do it because we have an anger disorder. But I did it looking, because she also talked about her defect. We get connected and I saw and I found that the internal self-love, that transformation happens on spot. And next, coming to Gita, what will I tell about Gita? Gita is a jewel. Okay, beyond certain ages, wherever she the energy queen. If you know energy, she is energy. I don't know, and she finds in me that energy. Today also, she was telling, I'm still studying from till 2 o'clock at night, and she woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Arpita, yes, Arpita also someone, she is into art therapy. This is why I'm talking about these people and why I'm not talking about what I want to give. Because here there is a twist, and let me finish with Maria. Maria is an energy, another one who is jumping in all, she's in her 50s, I guess. She was jumping in her, I met her in one of the seminar, face to face, okay, and I was saying that how she is jumping at this age. That is the energy. And Suman, anyways, is the thing is, I get to know about health of the finance. And thanks to Natasha, who starts with a great energy. today. Because Natasha is one who was doomed. Okay. And I told her, if you're not smiling, I won't give you the host place. And she starts smiling with that energy. Yeah. So now, why I am talking like this? Now, I'll just go with this one. That is, the art therapist, Arpita, has asked you to write something called happy. Okay, because when we just making it, this art, we put something, the way she was writing, right? Happy, happy, then energy, energy. But here, how many of you wants to know your identity today and wants to believe in, just change your belief in your identity? Just give me the energy, just write it down E in the chat session and say that enough is enough, whatever I am today, but I want to change my entire energy and want to grow in my future. If you are the one, then definitely this is the section for you. This is session for you because every person, every speaker has that energy. Today they are standing like that because of their energies. So if you have this, so what you will do, write it down, use the chat session and write, I am what in billionaire, millionaire, or what you want to become. Just write it down, I am this. Use the chat session. Or you can write, I am crorepati. Or you can write whatever you want to write, trillion, that also can be done. What do you want? I am crorepati. Yes. What else you want to? Thank you, Natasha. I am impacting lakhs lives by 2030. Beautiful. I am crorepati. Thank you. If you change your name BH2, it will be much better for interaction because your name matters a lot. As one of the speaker has mentioned this, right? Name impacts a lot. I think Natasha spoke because she's a graphotherapist. I am abundant, beautiful. So when you think of this, now just close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. Just two things I want to say. If you are driving or if you are on road, just observe. And if you are in the kitchen, then I would request you to observe because this is a trance meditation. Maybe it is risky while you are in the road. So just observe the other participants, and I would request you, the rest who are in the comfortable place, just observe your room, take a nice deep breath in, and slowly just close your eyes. Feel the energy of your room now. And if you want, you can see Natasha's, feel that a green things, that is maybe a leaf or anything, it's just flowing. That green light is flowing from your head to your toe. Feel that energy, and which is making you move peace and calm. And feel which part of your body is feeling more calm. As many of you have written, I am abundant, I'm crorepati. Just see the number, what is coming to your vision right now as the number, and put zero as, as much as you want. There is no restrictions. Now, as you are observing the zeros and the number, now feel the number is in your hand, in one hand. Which hand you're keeping, maybe the hand, just raise your hand. Yes, that hand, you are keeping the number. Beautiful. And yes, keeping the number means holding that number. Feel that the energy of money you are holding in that hand. And now shift your mind to any belief that is a toxic belief which is stopping you to achieve that number. Anything, a toxic belief that is, or a habit which you don't want anymore in your life. You take that in another hand. Now, mirror your hands in such a way. See that habit, the toxic habit. See, visualize that and visualize the number which you have kept in other hand. Mirroring each other, see as an observer what they are talking to each other. And if you want, you can put symbols in two hands. And remember, these two symbols will be for one hand, the toxic habits, there you want to put a symbol. And in other hand, where your number is, put a green symbol. There's money is green in color. Symbol can be anything, animal, bird, anything, no matter what. And now, as an observer, watch what is the positive intention they are talking with. That is your toxic belief is talking to the number. Any message or anything which they are right now transferring to each other. Feel that energy completely. Be an observant. Here, remember, your unconscious mind is guiding you. So don't be logical. And if you feel that both the hands are coming together, it's fine. Slowly do it. First, observe what they are, the positive intention they are talking to each other. Now, if your hands are together, then make that symbol into one big symbol. Whereas you have two symbols earlier, make into one big symbol that is your own symbol. And maybe you received any good message also through this process. Submit to your divine energy that is also guiding you along with the process. That's right. That's right. If you want, you can write it down. Once you're completely back, there's still you're drifting. So once you're completely back, go down those things drift and slowly bringing our coming back to your present moment. Take down that energy into your body and write it down the what the message and what the things have changed entirely in your shifts has happened right now. And I would request each one of you to have water because you just now come from this because it was you come from your unconscious mind. So please have water and bless your water and then write it down what has come. And if once you are means once you feel to speak, please feel this. Please raise your hand or you can unmute. Just let us know what is your experience. Yeah, sure. Arpita.
Yeah. So it was a very great experience, Debasmita. So initially, the other hand, which had some doubts, so that was the negative energy. But when I combined it, and I could very, very clearly see a arrow which is aiming up. So I think that was the message, and it was very, very clear, very clear. I could see an arrow which is increasing arrow.
Okay.
So I think that doubt was nowhere. So I think that was the energy and that's the power, it was very clear. I mean, that's the message, I think, thanks to the Almighty. That's the message.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Bless you with abundance. Yeah. Anyone else wants to say? Yeah. Thank you, Arpita. And whatever has come, if you want to write it, it is blessings because this is the universe has sent you this message. Yeah.
I have.
Yes, Dr. Tazyn. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I could clearly see the symbol, and when I joined both the hand, I could actually feel some sensation in both my hand. I could feel
Yeah.
that power. Something happened, when I joined my hands. I actually did it physically also. So I actually felt that power in my hands. I got a beautiful symbol that is 786, which in our religion also we consider it as a very powerful number. I saw it in a big way in green color. Very clearly I saw it. And yes, I think I actually got the message that I was looking for, in which area I need to work towards making my goal fulfilled. So yeah, I got that. What exactly I need to do now.
Very well. Yeah. Yes, Gita. Gita was raising hand or what? Yeah. Didn't get you. Everything shifts. Okay. Anyone else? Natasha, Gita. Yeah, Gita, unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
Yeah, it was powerful. I've not done any meditation like this.
Thank you so
So,
much.
yeah, it was powerful when I joined the hat. There was a lot of doubt when I started off, but then once I joined, I got the power. And I realized that, yes, I will be able to do what I have in my mind.
Thank
For
you
me,
so much. Yeah.
I've
for
not
me
done
also,
any
Thank
meditation like
you.
this. This is the first time.
Yes.
Always people tell us, breathe in, breathe out and all that, but this was different. When you said you hold that in your hand, it was feeling very heavy. Yeah, and then I combined it. Then there was some doubt, and then slowly it stabilized, and I realized that,
Yeah.
yes, I'll be able to do what I have in my mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
राहुल अच्छा काम किया दिन मेरे ऊपर.
no, it was very good.
Mm,
Even I felt the
yeah.
same
Thank,
thing, that it was very heavy. Both
yeah.
the hands were very heavy.
Yeah.
But somehow when jab join हुए, that time
Mm,
I felt really good, you know.
yeah.
जैसे means कुछ खत्म हो गया, ऐसा लगा मुझे.
Tell me.
So that was amazing. Message was not that clear, but
Yeah.
yes, I could feel that thing that I am going on the right path.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Message will come. If you didn't get the message, don't worry. By tonight or to uh by this means by tomorrow you will get it. And I saw Neha. Neha, do you want to say something? Have you did it? Because last time she was someone who got something as well. Yeah, Neha, over to you.
So actually, I don't want to explain in detail because it would take a lot of time. There was one point which I was dumbstruck about because when you asked me to help, like think about the particular amount in a particular hand, and then in
Yeah,
the other, so my heart
belief.
was the one actually kind of somewhere stopping me. I was figuring out which part of heart, what exactly, and all of that, going a little bit deep. Then you asked to make a so physically, actually, I made a shape, like bringing both my hands to my palms together, and it turned out to be a heart.
Okay.
That was a kind of, aha moment for me. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, now
Actually, me,
touch your heart. Yeah,
pardon, sorry to
now
interrupt you.
touch your heart. Okay, and take a nice deep breath in. And close your eyes and see the number which you were just seeing or visualizing. Is it in your heart or not? Feel in your heart. Breathe it. Breathe, smell it completely. With your favorite perfume, just stick it in your heart. Feel it.
That's a huge number. I don't know. Okay.
Something you can smell, right?
That's a huge number. I'm a more of a very practical person. So most of the time, whatever people tell me, I tend to kind of, you know, push away because I'm sometimes more practical.
Yeah, Neha,
Miracles,
if
I
you want, I can give one to one with you. It's a free session. I understood you are having a heart blockage. Okay, because heart block, when we talk about the heart chakra block, okay, so the numbers you can visualize it. I understood that. So if you want to have a one to one with me, I understood in one or two session I can manage this. It's a free session. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Debasmita. I
Yeah, I
appreciate.
understood because this is what I'm also sensing with you. This my also heart is stopped beating with when I was doing the same energy practice with you. Yeah. So here the all the speakers are here. Okay, whoever you want to connect, please connect with them. And if you want to connect with individual speakers, please go ahead with them. Because every person is unique here. So, yes, it will definitely change your mindset because I know here personally Sukriti, Tanvira, I can ask them, but I know I can ask them later. So, but in this case, I have saw you doing this. Okay, and there was a, when you are just closing your hand, there was a restrictions happening, right? And then your hand gets together. This is what the observation is. So, yeah, you can book one to one. Okay, and this is free. Don't worry, because I'll definitely work for you. I understood the this thing. So nothing to worry about. It's not heart attack is going to come or anything. Heart chakra is here only. You need to just work on it. Your serious face makes us because the love you Zindagi, the way she song, no, the start. Okay, if you love your Zindagi, means the thing is, if you love your life, everything is possible. Because you can see there, Dr. Tazyn, she loved her life, so she is here with us. That is the reason that song comes from her heart, and she is sending you all that love. And that is what she is. Okay. And yes, that is the reason. And definitely wants to connect. And the rest, if you have anything, please feel free to share, or else Now it's already 10:31. So the speakers, I will request each one of you to come one by one and spotlight this. And please, yeah, spotlight and remove her from the spotlight, please. Uh, yes, and just share what is your one this takeaways from this entire session. So it will be helpful for the people who are watching live, and what messages you want to give it to them. Yeah, one for each speakers who are now already Honey left, and yes, and I saw she also left, right? Suman and Honey left. So yeah, I would request each one of you to just to even Natasha, you can also put your
If I could
takeaways from each speakers one, and takeaways and what and for the speakers your message to the audiences. Yeah.
Neha, are you saying something?
I was saying, if I could say our sentence on behalf of Honey.
Yes, please.
Yeah. You are here for a reason, not by chance. Thank you.
Well said.
So should I start, Debasmita, one by one?
Yes,
Okay.
why not?
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
My biggest takeaway was from Gita, FSFA, fact, story. You create a story around it. Feel that, the feeling I feel is very important whenever you do it, because, in my entire cancer journey, I had developed something called as act till you make it. Instead of fake it till you make it, I preferred act it till you make it, and with all the feeling, I started feeling that I am healing. I am, I'm leading a healthy life. That feeling is very important. And then obviously, once you feel it now, you start taking action. That is what my experience has been all about. That has been the greatest takeaway. And we have to keep on reinforcing ourselves on these things. At times we do it, dust it, and then we forget it again. But then you have to keep on, uh, reinventing and reinforcing things. Secondly, what you correctly said it, write a victory journal. That is what absolutely I'm going to do. That is something I haven't done till date. But yes, I do reinforce myself by telling myself that this is what I have already achieved. This is what I have already achieved. But yes, I think I'm going to write that victory journal now. Thank you, Dr. Geeta. Thank you so much. It was amazing listening to you. Thank you.
Okay, let me say something, Actually speaking, I was not confident in coming here and speaking in front of all of you who are so well established. So I had my own fear because I'm not that established like each one of you. But then, yes, coming here and speaking, I realized that all of you have undergone some some pain. I would say some pain, and you have all come out of that. I was thinking that I'm the only person who had some severe pain in my mind. I don't want to speak about it. But then I realized that all of you, despite all that, are coming and doing a wonderful job. I would like to thank all of you. I really enjoyed everybody's journey because it was eye opening for me. So thank you very much because it gives us hope. It gives all of us hope. Debasmita knows my case, so it gives me hope. By hearing all of you, I I'm also I'm also going to believe in miracles. And yes, remain happy, remain positive, and try and do as much as possible for the others. Thank you so much. That's my takeaway.
Yeah, I'll share my takeaway. One was, of course, as I mentioned, from Dr. Tazyn, the dose. The other one was a victory journal. What came to my mind, in our official life, we used to write for our appraisal what all areas we were successful. Yeah, whole years we had to remember. So I would write that every day, every week, every month. At the end of the year, I knew I had a big list, the victory journal professionally, but it never got implemented personally. So having got out of professional life, I think it was so important to, put it back into our personal lives. And that was a big reminder, Geeta, for sharing that part. And of course, the mandala art by Arpita. Uh, I used to sit in the school and do all those little drawings here and there. It has got the drawing part once again refreshed in my life, personal life. So if I'm alone, if I'm like a little down, I know exactly where to go and what to do with the art part. So that would put me in a better state. And Debasmita talked about very beautifully all that is not, the toxic part in one hand and your dreams and imagination and desires in the other hand. How can you merge them together? And it's such a beautiful thing. So when I did my exercise with Debasmita, I got a lovely tree with its leaves, and that's exactly what you can see on the my backdrop, which I have as my banner. So a tree with leaves. Then, this, I otherwise I've been seeing the backdrop, but never remembered it so much. So thank you so much, Debasmita, Arpita, and of course, Honey. I had my camera today, and I will redo it every morning once again. And Suman, of course, I will go for my one-to-one to her for my finances. Thank you so much, all of you all.
For me, each speaker had something or the other which I could take. Yes, I've been that where Gita said that कहीं ना कहीं हम suffering से आए हैं. So I am a cancer survivor myself. So no. So listening to Dr. Tazyn was like listening to my own story. So from everyone, I could relate. It was not like that कि इससे किया और उससे नहीं किया. I could relate with everyone, because you see your pain in others' pain. So it was amazing. And the way you guys have changed yourself and the confidence, Geeta, you are talking about, शायद मेरे में वो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. But यहाँ पे आके मुझे ऐसा लगा कि no, I have that. And
You
I
have
can.
it in you, Natasha. You definitely have it in you. Otherwise,
Yeah, next
it
week
takes a
we'll
lot
see
of
that.
guts to come and do what you did today. You are confident.
Thank you so much. It was amazing. The session was truly amazing.
Yeah, my heartfelt thanks to all of you. First of all, to Debasmita for एक एक जैसे फूल चुन चुन के जैसे उसने माला पिरोया है. So it's like this. So जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं और सबको सुनना, I mean you get those positive vibes और मतलब लो रहने की तो गुंजाइश ही नहीं. So it's like that. So right from Dr. Tazyn to Debasmita and me or everyone, I mean thoroughly enjoyed the session. There are so many takeaways. सबने मारिया के अपने वो है मतलब मारिया से सीखना, गीता से सीखना. Natasha, you are amazing the way you handled today everyone और सबके लिए बोलना. It was really a complete package actually. So thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you so much. And looking forward for next Tuesday. So eagerly waiting for next Tuesday. And I will definitely, to my audience, I would like to say next week for art therapy, you will learn something different.
Wow,
So thank you
beautiful.
so much.
Most welcome. Now, I want to share one of my takeaways, that is love you Zindagi. Yes, the time when we say love you Zindagi, if you say unmute yourself, means everybody unmute yourself and say love you Zindagi. Yes,
Love
Love
you,
you.
Zindagi.
Love
you
you,
We love
Love you,
Zindagi.
love
Zindagi.
you, Zindagi.
Love you, Zindagi.
Zindagi.
yes, we started with that. Whereas the time we love ourselves, is more is love our zindagi, life, the life which we have got, the life universe is giving us. Every time we are changing, right? We are breathing, every second we are dying, and we are just getting new cells are coming, right? With the breath is every breath, whatever we are taking out is death, and whatever we are taking in is new. So new cells are regenerating. For Natasha, you right now become a superhero,
Oh, thank you so much.
right? The time you thought when she approached me, I had a one-to-one with her. So she was in one of my session, and then the thing is, that she get backyard. I have given her one opportunity that time. She just back out, and then I called her. What is the problem with you? And she told me, I am a cancer survivor. I told one cancer survivor. She is sitting in my one of the panelists. So come and meet Dr. Tazi. And she is the millionaire. Maybe she is the thing is millionaire mindset. She is changing the minds of millionaire people. And I'm grateful to her to give me an opportunity to work closely on her community. She called me that time, and I will be grateful to her all the time, because the thing, no, when your parents or when your family members is suffering from this, or yourself also, and you get an opportunity to serve those people, it's an honor. So we will just miss. And here the thing is, Gita, you are gems of the gems. How many of you approve now of this? Just say yes to her and give that energy. I know what she is going through, yes, but anyways, that's different story.
Thank
Yeah, but she is gems of gems, diamond to diamond, and her life journey is so inspiring. I have created everybody's blogs. And Natasha, I want you to be the next time speaker on Tuesday, because you
Yes.
can change many people's life like Dr. Tazyn. Because I will be putting you both in the same speaker zone. Because I have a different, every time I think, thought of a different way. It is not the similar, because maybe you have attended many webinars. So webinars, here the concept of webinars, last time webinar and this time webinar is little different. Can you see that? So third time webinar will be a different, because and the thing is, I get the energy from you people. And I love you all. The way you interact, the one call, everybody is on the call. And if one person is also absent, no, they have that courtesy to just to mention that I won't be able to. That is the reason, no, this is the community. This is the like-minded people. When you meet with the like-minded people, you change your thought process. Come every time on Tuesday, change your thought process. Like the way Natasha did. Okay, she didn't lost hope from me. Thanks to Natasha, the way, because she took my call, she spoke with me, and I told her, see, this is a free call I'm giving you. Just listen, you come. And I gave opportunities to each one of you. And I want to give Neha Thomas, you also an opportunity soon, because I see that I have a power, even if my eyes are not good, but still I can see that energy in your eyes. And it will change. Tomorrow, you can be like Maria. I guess Maria has called you, right? So you can be like
No,
Maria.
she is from Honey's community,
Ah.
and I
Okay.
had a one-to-one with her the other day, and
Okay.
I could see a lot of potential in Neha.
Yes, she
It
has
is
that
just
power.
she has to heal from certain ones, certain emotional blockages that she is carrying. Uh, she just need to work on that a little, and at such a young age, she is
Correct.
into so many modalities. I am amazed. So I'm sure Neha is gonna go a long way.
And I say, when you are dedicated, you always learn and you always go forward.
Yes.
And
Yes.
see, you
Exactly.
are
Thank
so
you. Thank you
dedicated. You
so
are the
much.
only one who is from the starting until the end.
Thank you so much. I'm truly, truly blessed. It's one of my beautiful moments in life because I have all the time during college had a lot of guys as friends, so they used to call me tomboy. But now I'm having a lot of female friends, and I'm really mesmerized to see the way women are supporting women, which is so important. And if I may ask a question to everybody out there, because the previous time I just asked this to Dr. Tazyn, but now because all of you are on the platform, to be honest, today I was mesmerized by Gita Ramachandran's energy, ma'am. I'm truly. Are you? You're telling you're not confident. Come on, you're so damn confident.
See, I
So I want
told
to
you,
know.
Gita,
I
about
have a
her
question
energy
for all of
yesterday
you.
itself.
What is the secret of your energy? I'm like 29 and I'm so feeling so damn tired. You all have always so much of energy. What is the secret to it?
My secret is being happy in every condition. Find
Yes.
one reason to be happy in any situation and be happy. That
Self-love.
changes everything.
Self-love.
Gratitude. For me,
Self-love
it's
is very, very
gratitude.
important. Yeah.
I'm always
You slept only for 2
grateful for
hours, ma'am, and you're telling you have so much of energy.
yeah, I'm grateful to
Fine, all the
universe.
time be
I'm
happy.
grateful to God for many things, for many things. I always express it. You told me to write. I write every day. Write every day. And actually,
Thank you so
So
much. Let
Neha
me
Thomas, for
implement
you,
this.
you will be the host for the next show because Natasha is going to be a speaker. So you want to be a host because you will host the whole entire team. So if you are ready, there's
Jump
and if
in.
you want to host
Yes,
Gita,
this
I
I
was
will
about to
panelist
just
and
say.
you
yeah,
want to
take the
become like them,
opportunity.
she
See,
has
the
that
Yes,
energy
much
has
Neha.
of
shifted.
energy to do it.
Neha,
opportunity comes in.
Congratulations,
Neha.
Neha.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Yes, Neha.
Once again, I'm totally blank at the moment. Okay, fine. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Done.
Very good.
Very
super.
good.
I
Yeah.
really don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, I really don't know, but
It's
you'll have to
okay.
help me.
you
Okay.
don't have to
We'll
tell
all
us. You just have to introduce
train
each
you
one
the
of
way
us.
Natasha has been trained. So we will all train you the same way because it is happening on the next Tuesday. And as mentioned, I give opportunities. So stay till stay till the end to get something. So if now speaker zones are closed, we cannot take any more speakers because the time of the speakers will be reduced from the next time because very frankly speaking, we have two more speakers, Natasha and Chandralekha. So, Dr. Chandralekha, from her also you will learn more. I will reduce my time for them because the fact is, I will request Neha to come and to do the entire this thing. We will helping you how to host the show.
Very good.
Okay.
Yes. Very good.
Welcome,
Good
welcome,
idea.
welcome.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's very fluent.
This is
Found she's very
yeah.
fluent.
See the
And
way she is smiling
Sure.
now.
yeah.
She has got the confidence.
No, I was just thinking back to my college days where we friends used to rag and put others in trouble. You see, this is just like
So
no,
we are
it's
closing and we are adding her in the Dr. Tazyn, please add her in the community. Okay, and our this person. And now we are closing. Everybody's dinner time. Even my dinner time. मेरा भी चूहा भाग रहा है stomach में.
Thank you very much. Thanks,
Bye.
Debasmita, for
Take care. Good
initiating this.
night. And welcome to
Thank
the
you.
gang,
Bye.
Neha.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you. Yeah,
night.
good
Night.
night.
Good
Yeah,
night.
we'll meet again on next Tuesday. Those who were still at the end, till the stay till the end, you please check out. Please book the one-to-one with everybody here. Change your life. Change your zindagi. And love your zindagi. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.